What's up, guys? Thank you so much again for tuning in today's video. If you guys like the video at any point, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out and pushes my content further for more farmers and people like you to see it. It really means a lot to me. Thanks, guys. Today is finally the day that we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try and chop some stock. It's been so long since I've been in here, sat in the seat. Oh, feels good to be back. You guys gotta understand, when you've been just choring pigs, you chore pigs and you only handle pigs a lot of the time. The times that you be able to sit in the tractor and actually do some field work, it just makes it that much sweeter. So if you think I'm being a little dramatic, I may be to you, but I just enjoy being in the tractor because it doesn't happen very often. With that being said though, we're gonna start this baby up, give it about 5 minutes to warm up. I'm also gonna vacuum out this cab a little bit because it's a little dirty, and I didn't vacuum it out because I'm a poor farmer after harvest. And then I'm also gonna go fill this baby up full of fuel because it's a little low, and if I'm gonna go for a while, I'd like to have it just full. Hopefully I don't get blown away while I'm doing that because this wind is just insane right now. Now that that's done, we're gonna head over to the tanks and I'm gonna fuel this baby up. This one is not something to mess around with. I mean, jeez, it literally feels like I'm in December right now, not April. It's ridiculous. This takes forever to fill up. Alright, so we got our filled up full of fuel, so we're gonna go give it a shot and see if the ground is worth the crap or not. If it's too wet, we'll have to probably wait another week because tomorrow and this weekend it's supposed to rain and get crappy again. Here goes nothing. Alright guys, so I've been going for a little bit. Everything seems to be going alright, not too muddy at all. The last couple days must have dried the ground out. Really glad I can get back in the tractor. It feels really good after a long time. Nothing better than doing this, being out here and doing this by yourself. It's peaceful in my eyes and it's just fun to do, so I'm having a good time. So as I'm chugging along in the fields, I thought it'd be a good idea to share some thoughts I have on sustainability in agriculture. Right now in this new era of technology and agriculture, sustainability has become a huge thing and soil health has become a huge thing. And I personally am a huge believer in soil health. I think it's very, very important, and anything you can do to make your soil healthier, I think is very, very essential. That being said, the consumer is the ultimate person that we're trying to please, and the consumer right now is getting more and more curious about what's going on in their food, what's in their food, etc., etc. And also, the ways of the past were hurting the environment. They were not the most effective ways for the environment. I think at the time back then, we really didn't know, that just throwing some more nitrogen on your field we weren't really thinking about the effects of that just because we didn't care to really think about it. But now with most of our topsoil running off, some of the nitrogen running into, lakes, ponds, rivers, farmers are getting more and more smart about how they do things. And I think it's very, very important that we do get smarter about these things. No matter how big or how small your farm is, I think it's really, really essential that everybody tries their best to be sustainable. That being said, sustainability is great and all, but farmers still need to be profitable. That's the biggest problem with sustainability in agriculture. It costs money to put cover crops in. It costs money to put products to make your nutrients better in your ground. It costs money to do all the things necessary to make your ground sustainable. And with the markets being the way they are right now, it's hard for a lot of farmers out there to go out and really try to make their operation sustainable. I don't think the conversation is being had enough. I think as farmers got to do a better job of having that conversation and trying to make our operation sustainable as possible while still staying profitable. I know with us, we have started to really do some things. After my dad really took over the grain side of things from my grandpa, my dad made a few changes. My grandpa used to conservative till everything, and after a while, after we put some time into our ground, we converted our operation to really a no-till. As far as our tillage goes, we do no-till now instead of conservative till, and we've seen our yields go up and up and up every single year. We also got some products from BioAg that really help us out. It's like BioCal. We've been putting that on every year since then. And my dad's also put some filter strips on the ends of the fields to really help with that runoff as far as, you know, nitrogen and stuff goes. As far as cover crops go, my dad and I have had the conversation. We would like in the future to really experiment with some cover crop. But right now, like I've said earlier, the markets being where they're at, it's really hard to go out and experiment on trying to be a more sustainable operation when it's $3 corn out there. You know, $3 corn ain't gonna really give you much. So as far as things are right now, we're really not gonna experiment with cover crops, but in the future, definitely we probably will. I'm nowhere near an expert in sustainability or agronomy or anything like that, but I've learned all this on the internet and just researching and going to conferences and stuff like that, and the experts are really preaching soil health. That's my 2 cents on sustainability. I think it's a conversation us farmers and people need to really have in order for the future of your operation to be good with society, one, and the consumer, and just to increase your yield, because I really do believe soil health will help increase people's yields if they do it the right way. That's enough talking, and I'm sure you guys want to see some actions instead of my ugly face. So I'm going to roll the B-roll, and let's get her going.
I will run, I will rise, I will grow. I will climb to the place I belong. I will fight like the world's never known.
It's around about 6 o'clock. I haven't ate supper or lunch yet, and my dad wanted to run a little bit, so I'm gonna let him run it. With that being said, I'm gonna go get some dinner, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today we're doing another day of chopping stalks, but before we head out there and start getting after it, I figured it'd be a good idea to grease the tractor up in the Bessler, because before I started yesterday, I forgot to totally do it. This should be pretty self-explanatory, but greasing up your machines is very, very important. Anyone that knows anything about machines and works with machines, keeping your stuff loose and greased up is essential if you don't want your stuff to break down. The last thing we want to do is have something break on us, go wrong on us. We want this to go as smooth as possible, so doing these little things is definitely necessary. Before we do that, I think it's a better idea that we clean the windows, because yesterday they were a little dirty, and I'd like to get those clean so I can just see a lot better than I did yesterday. Got the windows all clean, so now I'm gonna back it out, fold out the Bessler, and then we're gonna grease it all up. I'm back. So my dad ran the tractor for a little bit. He wanted a little taste of the action, so I let him go after it. And he actually ended up finishing this field over here, the chunk I was working on the last couple days. My dad really banged it out and we finished it, besides the end rows. I don't feel like really doing those right now. I kind of want to go over to this chunk and do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fill this tractor up because it's low on fuel. She's full. What are you guys doing out here? You gotta get in here, it's warmer. Some people got their gyms, some people got their yoga, some people got their meditation, whatever the hell they do to deal with stress. Us farmers, we got the tractor, we got the field. And that's good with me, because I'm telling you what, there's nothing better than driving a freaking tractor by yourself. Company doesn't hurt, but sometimes you just want to be by yourself doing this and then just watching progress be done. I don't know, something about it. So what I want to know is, what are you farmers doing when you're in the tractor tilling or planting? You know, especially you auto steer guys, what are you guys doing besides the field work? Are you listening to podcasts? Are you listening to music? Are you watching YouTube videos? What are you doing? Let me know down below. And if you're listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video or YouTube channel, let me know what YouTube channel or what podcast you listen to down below so I can go check them out, because I'm always looking for new stuff to watch or listen to. So if you would, I would greatly appreciate it. Headed for the finish line. If you guys got anything from this video or you found it valuable, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out, pushes my content further for more farmers and people like you to see it. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, drop them down below. I look at every single one of your guys' comments. If you guys like what this farm's about and what I'm about, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.